Hey Brian, my name's Diane from Wise Owl Digital, a marketing agency here in Cleveland. I came across your website today and thought I'd shoot you a quick video on 3 things you can do today to beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll keep this brief. If by the end of the video you like what you heard and you see I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business grow, please shoot me a message and we can chat. Or if you simply want to take this free attack plan and do it yourself, all I ask is that you give me some feedback on the video. The 3 things I'm going to go over today are content, citations, and backlinks. First of all, content. So content is king with Google. Any of the words that you can see on your homepage, including what your pictures are saved as, are considered your content. This gives the search engines an idea about what you offer and the areas you're targeting. Having unique, authoritative content with the keywords people are searching for will help you rank. And Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words on the page to be optimized. So looking through, you do have like some chunks here of content, and you're definitely listing off the different areas that you want to be found for, so that's good, and some of the keywords. But it is light on content. It would be good if you could add some more information on these services up here, just kind of an overview, not necessarily as in-depth as you go into on your services pages, but we would like to beef that up so that you can really get found on Google and they can see what you're trying to be searched for. If we take a look at Handyman Cleveland, Ohio, they do a good job with this in breaking down the different types of services within their niche that they're looking to be found for. They're talking about it. They're, getting some keywords worked in on the site. They kind of have an overview, and they have some different sections with some of their different areas and keywords, not just handyman, but other services that they want to be found for, what they think the keywords would be. And all of this can be researched to find the best keywords for the niche and for that service, to determine what gets what tends to get the most search volume, because people tend to have similar ways of searching or words that they use to search for terms. So we can look at those, that information with some different tools to see what would make most sense. But I would try and incorporate in some more content and descriptions, just brief on each thing, but enough to get some more content in there to get at least 1,000, if not more, keywords. And then also, when you save your images, you should be saving them instead of this as a keyword as well. That's another way to get some keywords in. So all of your pictures should have keywords as their titles for those files. So another thing that we can look at also to help you rank is going to be the map pack. So when you type in any keyword that you're looking for, you want to be found for. In this case, I pulled up Cleveland Handyman just because there's a lot of volume, there's a lot of people that come up for it, and it's still relative in the area, and you do come up for this term as well. The map pack here is the top 3 companies, and they're going to get most of the clicks. Not as many people are going to click view all and then start scrolling. So the name of the game is to really get into this top 3. So how do you do that? One, it's by optimizing your GMB. So that Google My Business listing here, if I click on this, that listing with Google, you want to make sure you have it optimized with all of your information, your service areas, your hours, your description of your services. You want to use keywords. You want to describe the areas that you're servicing. You want to make sure that if you have your service area, it outlines the whole area that you should be searched for. So that's part of it. Your website, if it has good content with the good keywords and what have you, that'll also link back to this and help you as well. But the other aspect is citations. So a citation is your name, address, and phone number listed on a variety of directories and sources out in the web. So Yelp, Yext, even Facebook accounts and what have you. You want to make sure that it's listed identical to your listing so that they can connect the dots. And that'll also help you. So getting more citations will help any areas that you're kind of lacking on the rankings. That'll help boost you up as well. So that's another strategy. When we take a look at the heat map tool for you, you're in the top 3 for this area, but I notice on your website you're trying to target as well Brecksville and Peninsula and Hudson, areas that you're in, you're not even making the top 20 in those areas. So chances are no one's going to find you in the map section on those areas. And then some of these other areas that you're kind of this yellowish color and stuff, people aren't seeing you unless they click on the view more and scroll down a little bit. So these areas are an area of opportunity to try and expand where you're hitting the map pack from. So if somebody lives here and they're searching from home, chances are it's coming up in the map pack. But if they live over here and they're searching for you, they'd have to do view more. So there's some other strategies that we could use to try to expand that area out. And I could discuss that with you and form out a strategy for that as well. And then the last thing is down here. So when somebody searches for a term, who comes up for the organics is going to be based on who they determine is a Cleveland handyman. So that goes back to your content of whether or not you get returned. But what makes it that you're on page 1 instead of page 2 or page 5, that goes back to how much Google trusts you. And Google forms its trust based on backlinks. So backlinks are kind of like a popularity contest in Google's eyes, and they give you authority. So what a backlink is it's your website address, your URL, on different websites throughout the web. So if Cleveland.com did an article on your business and listed your business information, including your web address, and somebody could click on that and be taken to your website, that would be a backlink. So you can get those on a variety of things. Some people do guest posts on websites and talk about, something they're an expert in, and then they'll get a link. Some people comment on blogs. Some people might have an article by, a news outlet. You could have your information on a chamber of commerce or what have you. But not all backlinks are created equal. Backlinks have their own set of authority. Depends on how strong that website is. The stronger that website is, the more power it can push to you. And also, Google also looks at the relationship to your business, and if it makes sense, they give you more credit than if it doesn't. So something in this area of Greater Cleveland is going to give you more power than something from California. Something that's in your niche, your service area, industry area of, home improvement and plumbing, electrical, what have you, that's going to give you more power than something that's, a link from a flower shop. So if we take a look at the website that I mentioned in Cleveland, we can see that this person has 15 different websites that they're on, and 87% of them are do follow. So that means that 87% of them are pushing power to this site. And this site's domain rating is a 19. So we can take a look at different sites that they're on, different links that they're getting, and go and duplicate those, get you on the same sites so that you can get the same power. If I look at your site, there we go. If I look at your site, I can see that you have 8 websites that you're listed on at this tool, and all these tools are approximations. They don't see every single thing, but they give you a good idea. So they're finding you on 8 websites, and 38% of them are passing you authority and power, and your domain rating is 3. So you're not as strong. So that's an area of opportunity to improve. And I see that you do have some other sites, URLs that you're pushing to your URL so you can get found for other terms and what have you, but those aren't giving you any power. They're just giving you possibly something else somebody might search for and then click on yours and go to your site. So that's another area that we could, work on getting you improved. So these are some things that, like I said, I think could really benefit you to get more eyes on your site and more clicks and more customers. So in summary, we've got the content having relevant information, a good amount of information, 1,000 to 1,500 words with keywords targeting what you're looking for, updating your photos to be titled keywords, getting those citations for your map listing on different directories, as well as getting those backlinks on different sites that are relevant to you to give you some authority. So hopefully this has been educational and you can go with this on your own. And I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and to save yourself a little bit of time, please give me a call. We can schedule a discovery call and take a look at what your goals are and see what we can formulate as a plan for you.